From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
Hi, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV. Yes, of course, we are back at Tommy Mac's at my bar. We're talking a little real estate, a little PhD. We're talking a little accounting as well, right from the bar. Brought to you by our good friends at the Heritage Capital Group and at Forde. Great to have them on board. Let's welcome in the panel. Joanie Heighes is here from Engel and Volkers of the First Coast. How are you, Joanie?
I'm very well, thank you.
Great name, by the way. Same name as my mother, so that's awesome.
Thank you.
How long you been in the real estate game?
20 years.
20 years.
I know.
You must like it.
I do.
Have you always been with Engel, or is this a new venture, or when did you start with them?
I joined Engel and Volkers 5 years ago. And
Okay.
Before that, for 15 years, I was with Watson.
You were with Watson?
Yeah.
All right, so what's your favorite kind of home? What are we talking about?
It's not really the home, it's the people for me.
Okay.
So my work is all about people and helping them and making sure that they get what they need.
Okay.
And making sure that their transaction is a sound one and a little fun, because
Yeah.
it should be fun, it's exciting.
Yeah.
And to
It's
get
emotional.
them, yes, very,
Very emotional.
Yep.
Now, just on the First Coast, are you dealing with outside of here? What are you doing?
We go as far as Amelia Island and
Okay.
then as south as St. Augustine. So, and everything in between.
So you eat what you kill and make your own schedule. Isn't that a great thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it too. Great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Courtney Connors here from Nova Southeastern University.
Yes,
Down
sir.
in Lauderdale.
Absolutely.
And you're going for your PhD.
I am. I'm a PhD candidate right now.
You're wicked smart, is like they say in Boston.
And I'm
Holy
from
cow.
Massachusetts.
Are you
so
really?
I
What part are you from?
am. Pittsfield, the Berkshires.
Oh, yeah. You know, my daughter's in Southampton dancing
be
up there.
darned,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, she's up there for the year. I was just up there.
I'll be
Yeah,
darned.
no kidding. And I went to BC, but never made it out that far west. It's
Oh, you
beautiful
should.
out
It's
there.
gorgeous.
Very mountainous.
Especially this time of year.
All right, what do you getting your PhD in? What are you
So
doing?
conflict analysis and resolution right now.
Okay.
So the focus in my dissertation right now is a healthcare standard of preparedness. In other words, the standard of care for hospitals and their disaster preparedness.
Okay.
Something like that does not exist at the moment. However, it's been brought to light since way back during Hurricane Katrina
Okay.
with Tenet Memorial.
Yeah.
They were sued. They settled on the eve of trial because they did not know what liability looked like for one of the allegations, which was failure to plan.
Wow.
So I hope to get that ball rolling
Good for
right
you.
now.
Yeah.
My research is focused on Florida hospitals.
How long is this process to get your PhD and to get that going?
It's been about 3.5 years right now. I've been in my dissertation phase almost a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's dedication.
It really is.
Yeah.
Lifelong
And
dream.
focus, right? I mean, it's a lifelong dream.
It's a lot of focus, lifelong
All
dream.
the way from Pittsfield?
All the way from Pittsfield. But law school brought me down
Okay.
to Florida, so I have 7 years in law, 3.5 practicing insurance defense. I've represented a number of Florida hospitals.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So it's all about the hospitals, making sure they're run efficiently and done
Absolutely.
right. Good.
Absolutely.
Especially in crisis.
Especially in crisis. We want to make sure we have a standard of care both for, both sides of the aisle, for the plaintiffs as well as for the hospitals. So everyone knows where we're all working from.
I tell you, my mother's been in, she's now in Brooks, she's almost done there, and Baptist, and their care has been incredible.
Oh,
Both of them,
fantastic.
which makes you feel so good.
It does.
Without a doubt. Well, great to have you on the show.
Thank you.
Linda Forde is back. How are you?
Good, how are you?
What are you doing again? Tell our
Well,
audience,
really,
please.
really helping small business owners get the advice and support that they need. So
Okay.
we really focus on the advisory. A lot of clients will come to us and they say they have an LLC or an S corp, but they don't really know what that means.
Right.
Somebody set it up
I'm one of
for them.
I'm just a bartender, it doesn't matter.
I can help you fix that.
How long have you been in this space? You've been doing
Well,
it all
I've been in accounting for more than 30 years.
Okay.
And we've had our own firm for 5 years now,
Right.
and really focused on the Jacksonville market and helping folks here have a better life and making more out of their businesses.
Yeah. A lot of times at this bar we talk about people and we talk about policies and having planning, especially for small businesses.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us don't, right? You think of the idea and it's just going to work and we'll bring in sales and we'll bring in people, and then you forget that you should have planned whatever out, so you don't find yourself in a cash flow situation or a people situation or whatever
exactly
the case
right.
may be. They need help.
They really do.
Yeah.
They really do. There's not a lot of passion in doing a tax return.
Right.
But there's a lot of passion in helping people.
Right.
So it's great that we all have that helping people connection here on the panel. But that's what it's all about, is helping people be more successful or helping them out of a bad situation if they've got a bad situation.
Tax season ever over?
No,
it's
never.
not, because they say like April 5th, but then you got October, right?
We got October.
Yeah.
We just had a hurricane, so there's an extension for folks in Florida because of Hurricane Idalia to February 15th. We prefer not to wait that long, but there
Does
is
the
an
financial
extension.
aspect come into your work when you're talking about hospitals and dealing with their crisis and that?
Absolutely. So we're looking at both insurance side and the litigation side.
Okay.
Right now, liability claims in the professional side has tripled. Those over 10 million have tripled between 2010 and 2018.
Okay.
So by having a standard of care established, hospitals can show that they've met that. They can reduce that risk and show this is the reason why my premiums should be lower.
Right.
And ultimately, that trickles down to saving the consumer, which is our patient, money on healthcare.
That's great. You guys are caring about people, whether it's in real estate, whether you're doing or accounting, right? That's a fantastic thing. I thank you for being here. Keep up the great work, all right? And
Thank
best
you.
of luck on that thing. I don't even know what you're talking about, but it's okay. It's okay. Hey, always great to have anybody. You can always sit here and tell your story. Make sure you check out these ladies' profiles at iwannabuzz.com. You'll see this conversation and many, many others. So until next time, y'all stay safe out there and be cool. We'll see you right here on The Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you'll be very happy with the recommendation.